Imagine what it would be like to finally achieve the financial stability you've always dreamed of without depending on luck, but through the right choices and attitudes that really make a difference. Many of us grew up believing that wealth is for the few, or that achieving financial freedom requires a stroke of luck. But what if I told you that there are clear signs that show that you are already on the path to prospering financially, even if you haven't realized it yet? If you've ever found yourself thinking about how to change your life, looking for answers to escape debt, gain security, and build a peaceful future, stay until the end of the video. The truth is that many get stuck in habits and mindsets that keep them from wealth, while others, who develop specific attitudes, build a solid path towards financial success. Here, we'll explore the 10 signs that indicate you may be closer than you think to achieving that freedom. So, subscribe to the channel now and come be part of this journey. By subscribing, you will be surrounding yourself with content that motivates, teaches, and keeps your focus on what really matters to achieve financial freedom. Don't leave it for later. Each video is a new opportunity to learn something that could change your financial life forever. To start, let's talk about the first sign that you may be on the path to riches: the success mindset. This is the starting point for any path to prosperity. After all, what differentiates people who achieve big financial goals? The answer lies not in luck, but in a powerful combination of courage, determination, and smart financial decisions. We often have the idea that millionaires were born with a silver spoon, but the reality is very different. 80% of them achieved everything through their own efforts, without inheritances or initial financial advantages. This success mindset begins with recognizing that anyone, regardless of where they come from, has the potential to achieve a prosperous financial life. Those who seek wealth know that the journey to success requires discipline, commitment, and most importantly, a burning desire to turn their dreams into reality. They see every obstacle as an opportunity to learn and grow, and every mistake as a lesson to get them closer to their goals. Therefore, they face each challenge with persistence, understanding that financial success is a daily construction, made up of small and consistent decisions that, over time, generate extraordinary results. Furthermore, this mentality is fueled by a clear vision of where they want to go. Successful people don't just aim for wealth. They visualize it in detail, outlining what they hope to achieve. This vision acts as an anchor, keeping them on the right path even in difficult times. By setting goals and working with dedication, they will gradually get closer to financial freedom. If you identify with this constant search for improvement and the desire to transform your financial reality, you already have the first sign that you are on the right path to achieving wealth. Now let's move on to the second sign that you are on the path to wealth: the constant search for knowledge. Imagine a person who, instead of standing still and conforming to what they already know, is always looking to learn something new. This thirst for knowledge is one of the great engines that drive financial success. And to illustrate, let's tell the story of Joe, someone who decided to change his life with this attitude. Joe was an ordinary professional with a job that barely paid his bills. At a certain point, he realized that to change his financial condition, he needed to acquire new skills and knowledge. Instead of just dreaming of a better life, he made it a purpose. He started reading about investing, attending networking events, and listening to entrepreneur podcasts. Even on the busiest days, Joe would set aside an hour to study topics that could have a positive impact on his financial life. One day, Joe attended a lecture on the financial market. There, he discovered that he could start investing even with little money, and that it was possible to multiply his resources through strategic and informed choices. That changed his outlook completely. He started studying stocks, real estate funds, and even cryptocurrencies. Over time, your small savings turned into an investment portfolio. With each new knowledge he gained, Joe gained more confidence to make smart financial decisions. Furthermore, he learned that the market is always changing and that, to remain competitive, it is essential to stay up to date. Joe began to see learning not as an obligation, but as an opportunity to achieve something greater. And it was this constant search that set him apart from others. allowing him to make decisions that, in a short time, put him in a much more comfortable financial position. Therefore, if you also have this hunger to learn, if you constantly seek to improve your skills and know the importance of adapting to changes, know that this is a strong sign that wealth is on your way. Now for the third sign that you may be destined for wealth: the practice of saving and investing intelligently. To understand the importance of this habit, imagine a story. Joao was someone who, like many, received his salary and barely saw the money remaining in his account. Every month, he spent it without much thought, always prioritizing now and not tomorrow. One day, after realizing that things wouldn't change if he continued at the same pace, Joao decided to adopt a new financial approach. Joao started small. Instead of spending his entire salary, he set aside a fixed amount to save and invest, no matter how small. At first, it seemed like a drop in the ocean, but he knew he was planting something important. As the months went by, he adjusted some habits, reducing unnecessary expenses and avoiding impulsive purchases. With each small cut, he felt the positive impact on his finances and became even more motivated. Little by little, Joao realized that his money was not just sitting idle. He was growing up. He started investing in a low-risk fund, and when he saw the first returns, he felt he was on the right track. Over time, he diversified his options, applying in areas he didn't even know about before. He informed himself, studied opportunities, and thus transformed every real saved into a small brick to build his financial future. This change in attitude wasn't just about money, but about valuing the effort he put in to earn every penny. And as he saw his resources grow, Joao understood the importance of living below his means and always thinking about the long term. He began to see impulsive consumption as an obstacle, and with this awareness, his relationship with money changed forever. If you have also realized the value of saving and investing, even in small amounts, know that you are following a path with great financial potential. This ability to prioritize the future and make conscious choices is one of the main steps towards achieving financial freedom. We come to the fourth sign that you are on the right path to wealth: the ability to transform dreams into concrete goals. We all have dreams, such as the desire to own our own home, unforgettable trips, or even achieve financial independence. But for many, these dreams remain only in the realm of imagination, with no real plan to make them a reality. The difference between those who achieve and those who just dream is the ability to transform these desires into defined goals, with deadlines, steps, and a clear vision. Imagine what it would be like to change your approach. Instead of just wanting to be rich, you decide to set a specific goal, like build wealth of X dollars in 5 years. With this clarity, you begin to detail the steps to get there. This may involve investing a monthly amount, taking a course to improve your professional skills, or even cutting out some superfluous expenses. When each small step is completed, you feel the progress and get closer to your final goal. This focus on goals brings structure and motivation. After all, knowing that you have a destiny set and are working towards it makes the whole process more rewarding. This is what separates dreamers from doers. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Turning a desire into a goal is like creating a map that guides your daily decisions and choices. Therefore, if you are already in the habit of turning your dreams into goals and drawing up action plans, you are doing something essential for building wealth. Having this skill is a clear sign that you know where you want to go and are willing to follow the path with discipline and commitment. And since we're talking about commitment, how about leaving a like? This helps us continue creating content that motivates and guides you on this journey to financial success. Now let's explore the fifth sign that you're on the path to riches: the power to build strong, meaningful relationships. Many people seek financial success in isolation, but the reality is that the friendships we form along the way can be one of the biggest drivers for success. After all, have you noticed that the most successful people are those who have a solid network of people who share learning, exchange experiences, and help each other? This ability to create solid bonds involves not only meeting people, but establishing relationships based on trust, respect, and reciprocity. Imagine someone who invests time and effort into strengthening bonds with coworkers, mentors, and influential professionals in their industry. This person creates a circle of support that, in addition to providing opportunities and insights, becomes a source of motivation. When a challenge arises, she has someone to ask for advice, discuss ideas, and seek new perspectives. These value relationships are an important differentiator for those who want to achieve financial freedom. From them, you can access guidance that often avoids common mistakes, in addition to opening doors to new opportunities that may not have appeared if you were isolated. Exchanging experiences and being surrounded by people with similar goals not only enriches the path, but enhances financial and personal growth. Therefore, if you are a person who values and cultivates good relationships, know that you are investing in one of the greatest assets for your success. Now, here's a question for you to reflect on. How many people in your current circle contribute positively to your personal and financial growth? Evaluating and strengthening these relationships can be the next step on your journey to wealth. The sixth sign that indicates you are on the path to wealth is the patience to build your wealth over time. Unlike some who look for quick and risky shortcuts to get rich, people who truly achieve financial stability know that building wealth is a gradual and consistent process. They understand that true success comes over time, and not through promises of getting rich quick, which often end in frustration or even financial losses. Having patience means knowing that the process of accumulating wealth requires wise and continuous choices. Imagine someone who chooses to invest steadily, instead of betting on quick or dubious profit schemes. This individual prefers to build his wealth little by little, with safe and planned investments, and understands that every small financial progress is part of a solid construction for the future. He avoids falling into traps like financial pyramids, which promise unrealistic gains in a short space of time, and stays focused on proven and legitimate methods. Furthermore, this patience allows you to avoid impulsive decisions that could compromise your financial future. People who cultivate patience know that building wealth is like planting a tree. You need time to see the fruits, and you need to take care and invest continuously so that it grows healthy. With this mentality, the person can remain calm even in the face of market fluctuations, using time to their advantage and reaping the rewards of their financial discipline. If you identify with this long-term vision and prefer to invest on a solid financial basis, rest assured that you have one of the most important signs for building wealth. The seventh sign that you are on the right path to wealth is control over the use of credit and debts. Many people, in search of convenience and ease in their daily lives, end up losing control over their spending on credit cards and financing lines. This habit, however, can be a trap for those who want to build a healthy financial future. Knowing how to use credit intelligently and consciously is a crucial skill for anyone who wants to accumulate wealth. Anyone on the path to prosperity understands that credit should be used with caution and only when really necessary. Instead of going into debt to purchase consumer goods, this person uses credit as a strategic tool, which can help them at specific times, such as well-planned investments. This prevents you from accumulating unnecessary interest and compromising your budget with installments that could easily be avoided. Another important aspect of this control is the ability to differentiate between what is really a need and what is just a momentary desire. Often, the desire to have something immediately ends up leading to excessive use of credit, which snowballs. People who are on the path to financial independence know how to prioritize what is essential and avoid compromising their future for immediate pleasures. Furthermore, by avoiding excessive use of credit cards and opting for other forms of payment, such as debit or cash, they maintain clearer control over what they are spending. This control over one's finances provides security and avoids unnecessary debt, allowing the focus to remain on building a solid foundation of wealth. If you also take this careful approach to credit and prioritize conscious payments, know that you have one of the most important signs for achieving financial independence. The eighth sign, the capacity for resilience and overcoming challenges. This is an essential characteristic for anyone looking to build a successful financial trajectory. The journey to riches is rarely a straight line. On the contrary, it is full of ups and downs, unforeseen events, and challenges. Resilient people know how to deal with these adversities, seeing them as opportunities for learning and growth. Resilience is the ability to remain firm and adaptable in the face of difficulties, without giving up on the goals set. Imagine someone facing a financial crisis, perhaps with the loss of a job or an unexpected expense. Instead of being completely shaken, this person finds creative ways to restructure their finances and even seek new sources of income. She sees the challenge as a chance to review plans and develop new skills. Those who have this financial resilience are able to maintain focus, even in the most difficult times. And this is what differentiates those who achieve financial stability from those who give up at the first obstacle. Resilience brings confidence and strength, and those who develop it know that, even in times of loss, they are learning and becoming stronger. If you're the type of person who faces challenges head-on and manages to bounce back after a difficult time, you have an essential characteristic for building a solid path towards wealth. The ninth sign that you are on the path to wealth is the ability to manage time well. Time management is crucial to achieving any financial goal, as it allows you to direct your focus and energy towards activities that truly bring value. Financially successful people understand that time is a resource as valuable as money and that, once wasted, it cannot be recovered. Imagine a person who organizes their routine strategically, setting aside time for work, learning, personal investment, and even moments of rest. This balance between productive activities and leisure is essential for mental and financial health. Those who value time tend to prioritize activities that generate returns, such as developing new skills, strengthening professional relationships, and seeking new opportunities. These people know that every minute counts and avoid wasting it on excessive distractions, procrastination, or tasks that don't contribute to their goals. Instead of spending hours on social media without a defined purpose, for example, they dedicate part of their time to learning about investments, business strategies, or developing projects that can bring long-term returns. If you have this ability to plan and execute your time effectively, directing your actions towards growth and concrete results, this is another sign that you are on the right path to financial prosperity. The 10th and final sign that indicates that you are walking the path to wealth is the mindset of gratitude and valuing what you already have. It may seem simple, but having a perspective of gratitude for what has already been achieved creates a solid foundation for achieving more. Gratitude is not just a feeling, but a practice that helps maintain a positive attitude, fundamental to financial success. When you value what you already have, you can better understand your own progress and avoid falling into traps of constant dissatisfaction. Financially successful people often look back on their achievements with appreciation, using these victories as motivation to achieve even greater goals. This attitude generates a powerful effect. Instead of focusing only on what is missing, you start to value what has already been built, which strengthens your determination to move forward. Furthermore, this mentality prevents impulse consumption. When you are grateful for what you have, purchases for momentary satisfaction lose their strength, and your financial decisions become more conscious. The focus shifts from the need to have more to building a solid, planned future. If you already have the habit of practicing gratitude and valuing your achievements, know that this is one of the biggest signs that you are ready to prosper. This perspective not only makes the journey easier, but also attracts more opportunities to achieve financial success. Here we conclude the 10 signs that show that you are on the right path to wealth. Each of these points reveals not only important characteristics for achieving financial success, but also attitudes that transform your life in a lasting way. From the pursuit of knowledge to the practice of gratitude, you are building a solid foundation to achieve your goals and experience financial freedom. Now, if you've come this far, it's because you're committed to your own evolution. And to continue strengthening this commitment, I want to ask you to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this content with people who, like you, are looking for a better future, and comment below which of the signs resonated most with you. By doing this, you reinforce your own learnings. With each interaction, you absorb the content more, share insights with our community, and motivate yourself even more to stay focused on what really matters. Furthermore, by sharing and engaging, you help other people to be inspired and learn about these valuable tips. Remember, the path to success is even more rewarding when we can move forward together, exchanging experiences and learnings. So, Be part of this community that is growing and evolving. And together we will continue walking the path of prosperity and financial wisdom.